Okay, everyone, welcome back. Thanks for watching. Always appreciate you guys and girls tuning in from wherever you're watching from. I really appreciate it. If you like what you see so far, there's going to be some more stuff coming up. But today we're looking at just some 38mm watches in the collection right now. Seems to be my more preferred size for my wrist, 6 3/4 inch wrist, and just enjoy the way that these watches wear in terms of the thickness, their diameter, and the lug-to-lug measurements. Usually you're going to find a smaller, lug-to-lug measurement on a 38mm watch. So like I said, that's my preference right now, and I am currently wearing the Van Banner. So here, let me just show you a wrist shot here of this watch. Okay, so also 38mm, and like I said, really quickly, just gonna show you some dimensions here on this one. So got the calipers working again. So let's get this on camera. So pretty much 37.9, 38 exactly. Okay, the crown measurement 5.8, but kind of sticks out nicely and doesn't interfere with the wrist at all, and it's very comfortable and easy to grab. So let's go with the effective lug to lug. Like I said before in the previous video, it's going to be around 49, but they're calling this one here without. So if you're wearing it on a strap or leather, 1 second here, just around the camera. So like I said as well, 44.9, 49, really nice. And then the thickness with that really nice sapphire, 11.1, I said 11.2. Sorry, 11.8. 10.9. Well, there you go, 10.8, 10.9. Yep, really thin. I think I said in the previous video 11.2, but there you go. So that's currently on wrist, and we're going to be talking about some other ones here. I'll just leave that off to the side so I can show you some wrist shots here. So we'll start with this one. This one here is a DIY watch club. It has been modded. I put a Black Bay 36 dial on there with the Tudor hands. Sorry, that's just my son. He's probably coming down the stairs soon. Sorry about that. Yeah, so Tudor snowflake hands and Black Bay 36 dial. It's got a polished bezel with a brushed side case, nice flanks. Really like this watch. It's fun to wear. See-through case back, NH35 has the date wheel complication there, and there's the custom engraved rotor that they sent me as well. It has my name and the Instagram and YouTube channel. Time flies by. All right, and this, I am currently wearing it on a Has No Bounds leather strap. I also did a video not too long ago regarding all those straps that I had won, and this one here is a navy chromacell, padded, very comfortable. So all these watches here are also going to feature 20mm lugs, which is great because that's the most common size for me and what the straps that I have as well. Okay, next, this is a Exciton, kind of a custom bespoke project done by Gary from I Like Watches and James from JF Watches over on Instagram. 38mm tool utility watch, engineered and made by an engineer and designed by Canadian and British influencers. Gary being from the UK and James being from Canada. So JNG, James and Gary. And here's the nice case back. Kind of has a graph and some calculations, conversions. Okay, so him being a scientist, kind of really cool to have those. Not sure how that got scratched, as I didn't try and take off the case back. But either way, that's fine. It is what it is. But look at that profile. Those eagle claw talon kind of looking lugs. Really nice gripping bezel. Very, very nice. Love the touch of purple and just intense lume on this thing. Screw down crown, Miyota 9015. So it's got the date wheel, and currently have it on a Zelos buckle. This Zelos Horween leather strap, okay, came stock on this. And right now I have, so this watch, this bracelet is from stock on the Exciton. This is branded as JNG. What they did do was they sent over straight and links, so you can use your 20mm engineered custom bespoke bracelet on other watches, and that's exactly what I've done here. And I just think that this works really, really well with this new Zelos pilot's watch with an engineered bracelet that tapers. I'll take that all day long. So James, if you're watching, Gary, if you're watching, thank you very much for that. It will probably end up back on the Exciton, but right now I'm just loving it on this Zelos. And I may actually order another one if they're available with a blank clasp, just so I can keep one permanently on this Zelos. Okay, so moving along to the Halios Universa. Right now on a, you guessed it, has no bounds, Lagoon strap. This here also comes with a stock bracelet that has on the tool, on the fly micro adjust. But right now, this thing being such a strap monster that it is on a leather strap. So mechanical SW210 hand wound, very short lug. Actually, this one here has a longer lug to lug. I think it's 47 or 48. So very similar to the Monta that's coming up next, but very thin as well. If you want to see the thickness on this guy with that box double dome sapphire. So 10.8. So very similar to the Van Banner, just different proportions, different lugs, different design elements. So yeah, 47 exactly. Again, all 20mm lugs and pretty much 38mm. So that's my comfort zone. This is a manual wind, no date, proper movement, beautiful lume, little touch of mint green on the second hand, and y'all know that I love my Helios. Next up, still one of my favorite watches in the collection, and the oldest probably in my collection other than my SKX. But we're just talking about micro brand here, 38mm micro brands. This here is the most expensive micro brand that I have, but in the 38mm range as well. So here's your kind of Monta field military inspired watch, and also has a 47mm lug to lug. But this one here, this is where the magic is. 9.9mm. 9.9, that's under a centimeter. Same with the Zelos. I believe the Zelos is even thinner at 9.6 or 9.7. But yeah, just to have a see-through case back showing the SW300, regulated out of the factory at +5, -5 seconds per day. You're not paying for cost certification, but you're basically within cost specs almost, -1 or 2 seconds. So I'll take that any day of the week, and this is my favorite tool watch. Okay, it's on the Monta rubber, FKM, made by Everest Bands. I believe this strap alone is probably a couple $100. This strap came with, I didn't buy this strap separate. Obviously the Monta came with the bracelet, fully adjustable on the fly. That's the stock bracelet that it came with. And currently I have the bracelet on this Monta. So this is the Monta Triumph bracelet. It has the adjustment with the ceramic ball bearings right inside there. So you can click that 1,000 times a day for life and it will never break down. Okay, so that's the on the fly adjustment. I just have this. So this watch shipped with also a Monta bracelet, but with no micro adjust. It has the micro adjust on the side instead of the adjustable on the fly. It also came with a Monta NATO and a Monta rubber strap. But right now I have it on the Triumph model. So this one will go back. That's a 41, just to kind of show a difference. And then last but not least, like I said, I don't want to ramble on too long. This is the newest watch. This and the Van Banner being both 38. Really kind of cool color combinations that I got in the collection right now. Got a little bit of everything. I got a blue, got a wet blue, got this sunburst burnt orange. So kind of got some different things going on in the collection. Got some modern ones. This is like a wet blue. That's what they're kind of calling this, wet blue. This is discontinued. I've already made a video about those, my collection being discontinued. This, again, they're going to be sold out. I voted yes on Instagram that they're going to be sold out by June 30th. This here are already sold out. The Comets, they only made 100 of these. I believe 100. Let me check the case back. Sorry, 150. This is number 103 of 150. But they were sold out really quick. The only watch that is not discontinued is this guy here currently. This is the one model they're still making, so that's not discontinued. But again, it also is a little bit more pricey, so it is available. You can still get it. This here, they only made, I believe, this combination that I have right here of the date wheel black in the stainless steel. They only made, this one is not numbered, but they only made about, there's probably only about 100, maximum maybe 125 of this exact model. I'll have to reach out to James, and I know they gave us, they sent a chart saying how many models were made of each different variation. Okay, and then this one here, not discontinued, but it is modded. It has my own little touch on it, so I was thinking about getting maybe a different dial for it, but I'm gonna leave it like this. See how it goes. So these are my current blue watches in the collection, blue dialed watches. And as you can see, blue is just one of those colors where every single one is different. So every single blue is different that I got. And I like them all. They all have a little bit of a different thing going on with them. Different shade, different dial, different sunburst, different patterns. And yeah, so those are the 38mm watches in my collection for now. And current wrist check is the vintage King Seiko from 1966, the 44,990 on. It has no browns, plum 19mm strap. This is a Pueblo Italian leather, gorgeous combo. And yeah, I've been rocking this. I want to try and get the new one, the new King Seiko that came out with the 4R movement, but we'll see what happens. Right now I'm loving this combo and this strap together. Alright guys, girls, thanks for watching, really appreciate it. If you like any of this kind of content or just me rambling on about random watches, subscribe below, like, comment, and we'll see you for the next one. Cheers.